What's up? What's up? What's up?
Martin is definitely going to sue you.
I mean, that wasn't even a real. How can he sue? Anyway, so this is Weeknights. This is your weeknightly dose of all things entertainment, culture, um, the greatest, the latest, the greatest, and the shameless. I'm one half of Weeknights. I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B. This right here is the co-hostess with the mostest. Please tell us who you are.
I'm JD, aka He Who Pods, aka Really Needs to See His Barber, aka Glasses On, so also Rearview Mirror.
I feel like you and I be on the same schedule because I'm over here like, oh, I need to get my hair done. It's time.
Well, I was going to get a haircut the other day, and then it was a monsoon, and there was flooding, and I was like, I'll wait.
And wait, yeah.
And then today, because of scheduling, it didn't work out. So maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe I'll just wait till the weekend now because
I love the way men can just feel like, oh, one of these days. For me, I feel like I have to weeks in advance schedule an appointment to get my hair done. If not, I'll never get my hair done.
there are some barbers like that.
Okay. Well, still must be nice.
I won't hit you with a reverse card. But I will say we do have something important to talk about.
We do.
So Uno confused the internet.
Yes, they did.
But really the internet confused themselves.
Maybe. I don't know that it was misleading, the original post. It was maybe misleading is a strong word. It was unclear.
Uno put up a post that said, "Welcome to the Uno Social Club, Palms." And they put up pictures of a Las Vegas Uno social club. And people are playing Uno and having drinks and playing bowling. And there's an Uno themed establishment in the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a Vegas casino. It is clearly a specific place for Uno, like an apartment loft situation converted into Uno social club.
Right.
And yeah. Now I will give the internet a slice of credit. There is picture number 9 does show what appears to be
An Uno table.
tips like you bet at the casino. So perhaps that is why people thought that.
Right. Yeah. So people took that and thought that it meant that they were gonna go to these Las Vegas casinos or they were gonna go to the Palms and be able to sit in the casino at an Uno table the way they would for like roulette or blackjack or one of them.
Correct. That is what
That's
people thought.
not.
There were
Yes.
reaction videos and people getting all excited. A lot of things were happening. The internet erupted
Black people were booking
because
their flights to Vegas. And I don't know why y'all are booking your flights because y'all don't want to follow the rules that Uno set forth anyway. So
everyone says Uno doesn't know the rules to Uno. So
exactly.
so let's start by making believe you idiots are correct. They're not gonna follow the rules that they want to play by. So what
Mhm.
the hell are they going to Vegas for?
Yeah, I don't understand. Listen, I think this is cool for Uno, and I think this would be cool if you're able to just roll with it. So by all means, people should go and participate in whatever this is if they're willing to be open. However, a lot of y'all only respect the rules that you created in your own home. And those of y'all who are like that do not need to be do not need to go and bother these Uno people in Vegas, okay? Or anywhere else for that matter, because there's this experience is available in multiple cities. But I was just thinking about one of my homeboys. Whenever we would go over there for game night, he has his house rules taped up on the wall
That's a
to
smart
make
man.
to make sure that people follow his rules, because you know you don't want anybody walking up in your house and you trying to have a fun game night and now it's a fight because everybody plays a different game.
And that's why I will never be in the casino. But because Uno is hip and they got their ears to the ground,
Of course.
they heard you
You have-
idiots and saw your reaction videos and said, look at these motherfucking bozos. My God. PR, can you come here? PR, we got to put something together. Yeah, they did it again. Yeah, the same ones that don't follow the rules. They want to go to Vegas.
We don't follow the rules.
Yeah, those people. Can we put something together to let them know we'll never be at the casino? Thank you. Thank you, PR team. We love you. Thank you. So this is directly from Uno's Instagram. I am reading. It says, "Hey Uno fans, a rumor has come to our attention that there will be Uno tables, multiple tables. That's what y'all thought was gonna happen. Multiple tables. Stupid motherfuckers.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
So,
Niggas.
niggas, right?
You know it was largely us. Like it guys, please.
But the
Why
foolish.
did y'all think this? But you know, listen, the spreading of misinformation is running rampant all over the internet. Because do you know how many outlets picked this up because they thought that
Everybody,
this was
everybody.
was reporting this, and that is why Uno had to make a statement because it got out
Nobody's
of
brains
hand.
work anymore.
Oh, at all.
Nobody's brains work. You just hear some shit and be like, okay, yeah, that's definitely happening. No, no.
Listen. One of the I'm constantly saying be careful what you watch or read on the internet to my nieces, and one of them had the nerve to say to me a couple days ago, "Everything on TikTok is real." I was like, "Girl,
That's what they think.
if you don't go look up real information,
That's what they think.
please." Uh, I was
But
just like, "All right."
listen, let's not pick on the kids because the adults are just as bad.
Oh, just as bad, but
They think everything.
that's
They
why
think
the kids
everything on the
are
internet is
suffering.
real.
Listen. Anyway,
Back to the
please
statement
continue.
that there will be Uno tables on the casino floors in Las Vegas. Sounds wild, huh? That's what they
Yeah.
wrote in their statement. Sounds wild, huh? They had to hit y'all with a double entendre. When Uno is giving out double entendres, it's really bad out here.
Listen, Uno PR is killing it. They killing it.
They said, we hate to be the bearers of bad news, but the casino floor isn't ready for us yet. We've been told that while they do have tight security, it's not robust enough for Uno at this time. Translation, y'all
Y'all
niggas,
don't know how to act. Y'all don't know how
y'all
to act.
niggas is gonna be tearing up the entire casino because you didn't want to follow the rules we gave y'all. And let me be clear, I don't follow the rules either. But I would not go to an Uno table and try to stack on niggas at the table.
No, let me say this though. I do think that we could get there. It's just that everybody can't participate. It's got to be like the spades tournaments that happen in Vegas. It has to be like there has to be strict rules. There has to be strict criteria to participate. Like
And
it would have to
nobody
be
who's
like the
excited
best
right
of the
now,
best.
nobody who's excited right now is gonna want to go play that version of Casino Uno.
I hear you. I'm just saying there is a world in which this could work, but they would have to follow that model that they've used for spades tournaments because it's spades is big in Vegas. That's like a whole. There's a whole. What do they call it? The World Spades Tournament or something like that. Like it's a big deal over there. And as we know, people get just as riled up playing spades. So what I'm saying is if they were able to figure out a way for it to exist in Vegas, then there's gotta be a way to figure out. Well, no, it's just that a lot of y'all are not gonna be allowed. That's gonna be the bottom line, okay?
Correct. Last piece here. It says
Yeah.
this isn't a reverse card. While we get this sorted out, the Uno Social Club is rolling out to bars in Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago, Atlanta, and Austin this August.
We are going.
Stay
We're going
wild.
pod outing.
Stay wild, the Uno team.
Pod outing, because you know I'm about to be outside again.
Yep. The
We
most
gotta go play
outside.
Uno.
You're going to be allergic to inside.
Yeah, I'm counting down the days until I could be outside. What did Drake say? Wearing less and going out more.
It's the reverse, but yes. Oh, no. No, you got it right. I'm wrong again.
You were never a Drake fan. I don't.
Won't hear me lying up here.
Like, that's why I know the words because I was.
There it is.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's draw two more topics.
That was good. That was good.
Thanks.
All right,
Thanks.
let's talk about the Emmys. I'm going to start here, and then if you want to go somewhere else, we can. But,
Okay.
we're talking culture. So let's just get straight to the shits.
Yeah.
The Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show, starring Kendrick Lamar, has been nominated for 4 Emmy nominations. Number 1, Outstanding Variety Special, live. Number 2, Outstanding Music Direction. Number 3, Outstanding Directing for a Variety Special. Number 4, Choreography, parentheses, variety/reality.
Interesting. I
You
wonder
know,
who it's up against.
I guess a bunch of people because it's in 4 different categories. But all I could think when I saw this was Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go get a Grammy right now. That's all I could think.
I mean, we already
That was my
established that.
immediate thought when I
We
saw this.
established that in April of 2024. We
Ay,
knew
ay, ay.
we said Kendrick was going to win all of the awards and or at least be nominated for them, and we knew we called it back then in the middle of the battle, right
Ridiculous.
after, before and after Drake said that.
Ridiculous. And while we're on ridiculous, let's stay right here at the Emmys. You are not going to like what I'm about to say.
No, I know what you're about to say, so I'm not really concerned because I know my co-host, so and I know what I put in our chat.
You won't fucking believe it, audience. But for the 77th Emmy Awards, Netflix has a show that is nominated. And I mean, I for one am flabbergasted, okay?
It's not the first show that's been nominated, but please.
Love
You're
is
not
blind.
flabbergasted that Netflix is nominated. You're flabbergasted at the show that's nominated, correct?
Correct.
Hmm.
Love is blind is
And it'll
nominated.
take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find.
Love is blind is nominated for outstanding structured reality program. I just want to read that one more time. Outstanding structured reality program. So the shit is not reality because it's structured programming, right?
Not what they said. They did not say it wasn't reality. They said it was structured reality. And
I'm
because
asking
I'm a
you.
TV buff, I understand what it means. Do you understand what it means?
Yeah, the reality TV show is fake.
No, that's not what it means. So, okay, I didn't read anything. This is just my interpretation of it. So, and I'm happy to do research so that we can be factual. But I think it means structured in the fact that it's not just people like walking around and living their lives and that's it. It's structured because there is a formula to the show where there is the first part of the show is people meeting in the pods. The second part of the show is then people moving on to the vacation part. The third part of the show is people living with each other in a trial marriage. And then the next part of the show is the decision day where they decide if they will be married or not married. And then there's a reunion. I think that's what it means by structured. It's not like the real world, where the real world was just people moving into a house and then them filming it. I don't think it has anything to do with scripted versus non-scripted. I think it has to do with the fact that the show is a formulaic show as opposed to just like something more fluid, like a Real Housewives where you're literally just following them around with cameras living their lives. There's no structure to it. There's nothing they're required to do. They're just existing. I think that's why it's called structured. Does that make sense?
It does. But I'm gonna ask you which of these websites do you want me to read the definition from? Wikipedia,
No.
televisionacademy.co, collinsdictionary.com. You don't
I
like
don't know what
any of those. I'm sorry?
I don't know what any of those are. So I
Variety.
guess wonderful.
Variety in 2012, December 10th of 2012, Variety says, not everyone understands structured reality, quote unquote. One of the familiar rejoinders from networks and reality TV producers is that viewers are sophisticated and understand when reality shows are shaped and staged, which has gradually taken on the vague, non completely accurate description structured reality, quote unquote. It says now we have more evidence. Not even people who watch TV for a living really get how all this works. As an example, well, we're not reading anybody's review. Sorry. Um,
So I'm wrong. It is about scripted versus unscripted.
well, the definition that came up originally, this is giving us examples. I wanted a real definition, but the definition that came up originally is that it is either partially or fully scripted, depending based off of certain um what's the word I'm looking for? Guidelines. This Variety
Okay.
article is giving examples of this person's show and that person's show. Oh, The Guardian, 2011. I got you. Real journalism.
All right.
Okay, I got answers. It says in an age when TV fakery scandals have caused public uproar, why is a huge audience buying into something so obviously artificial? Most
Mhm.
television involves a level of artifice. Everything from The Apprentice to Top Gear uses sleight of hand to better convey the story of each episode. But this new hybrid genre is neither fiction nor reality, but a strange marriage of the two. Are we supposed to believe it? It says what you see on screen looks like drama, but it is, the producers claim, based on the real lives of their subjects. Story producers, quote unquote, plot out what they are going to film in advance after discussion with the cast. They prime their subjects to discuss certain topics with an outcome in mind, although they cannot always predict that outcome.
Okay.
There's a one of the story writers says, quote, if there's a boy and a girl in a scene, you'll pull them over individually and you'll say, right, in this scene, I want you to ask her what she did last night because I know what she did last night, but he doesn't know.
Right.
We start the scene and they'll just talk it. Oh, they'll just talk it through. And if it gets a bit dry, we'll stop and pull one to the side and we'll say, how do you feel about him asking you that? Because
Mm-hmm.
I think you feel more emotional about it. I think you're pulling something back. Do you think it's fair that he's asking you this?
Yeah. No, I understand. Okay, so that makes sense to me now because here's what's in the list of structured reality program. These are the nominees.
I was going to say I also have the answer to that question, but go ahead.
This is this year.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's long.
So for structured reality program, it's Antiques Roadshow, Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, which I'm obsessed with, Love is Blind, Queer Eye, and Shark Tank. In context, it makes more sense to me. And then unstructured reality, Sweethearts, I don't know what that is. Love on the Spectrum, I've never seen it, but I've heard of it. RuPaul's Drag Race, Untucked, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and Welcome to Wrexham. Which I also don't know what Welcome to Wrexham is. And my browser just, oh my gosh, Google Chrome is going haywire. Okay. So
Should have
I was
closed,
wrong.
should have closed that tab.
Right. I was wrong about that. My apologies. But now we have a little bit more clarity of what it means. Um, I mean, people love Love is Blind. I see why it's nominated.
Oh yeah, there's other nominees I wanted to read off from.
Oh yeah, please.
Sorry. People love Love is Blind. Continue what you were saying.
No, I was gonna say people love Love is Blind. I could see why it would be on there. It's a big show for Netflix, and people are invested in it. Very much so, like the way they've been. Excuse me, the way they've been invested in Love Island, where it's like it becomes like community event, people watching and discussing and following the lives of the people during, after, whatever. Um, I also, we don't have to talk about it now, and we can honestly wait until Love is Blind comes back around. But I recently started watching Love is Blind. I'm like a new Love is Blind watcher, and it just ended. What I thought was really interesting that I think one day we should talk about is that they have people controlling the cast members' social media accounts, which I feel like is unprecedented in reality television. We talk about that one day. Not today. Just thought that
Um,
was interesting.
so here are the leaders in nominations. This is
Uh-huh.
from Deadline. It says
Yeah.
Severance was the most nominated drama with 27 nominations, followed by limited series The Penguin with 24 nominations. The Studio and White Lotus each have 23 nominations. 23, I don't know why I put up only two fingers.
Hmm.
Hacks gathered the most nominations in comedy with 14 nominations.
I like hacks.
I don't know most of that stuff. So,
I've seen most or all of them, but not in their entirety. All of them. I couldn't get into season 3 of White Lotus. I watched the first few episodes and I just wasn't invested. I loved seasons 1 and 2.
mhm.
Severance. I watched the first episode. I'm gonna go back to it. I just feel like I wasn't really paying attention. It was at the very beginning of my BBL journey, so I needed. I wasn't focused.
Right.
Um,
That morphine had you fucked up.
they had me on the vent. So first couple of days, my body was like, oh,
Right.
my body was just, and I think that's when I tried to watch it. No, that
And your body was like, shut it down.
I was doing the vent lean. I have a video of me when I came home from the hospital, and
You should never show
I
anyone that video.
never will, but I was like leaning,
You should actually delete it.
and I'm
From,
like,
and
how?
delete it from the cloud too. The backup storage, all of that.
I'm like, how? How are people doing this for recreation?
No comment. A topic for another time and another place.
Scary. Anyway,
Yeah. Well, we're out of time, so
we are out
we're
of time.
a bit up here.
Are you? But I feel like you didn't really say what you thought about the Super Bowl being nominated.
Oh, my Drake line didn't sum it up. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go get a Grammy right now. I think it's bullshit. I don't think, like, come on, are y'all serious? Listen,
That's what I thought. That's why I
I
wanted to
like
get.
Kendrick
Yeah.
as much as the next person. I'm a
Mhm.
Kendrick fan, but I am very clear in what I have said has happened with Kendrick throughout his career. Kendrick has been overhyped for his whole career. Now, I'm not saying he's not great. I've made this
Mhm.
comparison before many times, even on this platform. The same way LeBron James could just do a regular layup, and his fans are like, oh my God, do you understand? This is why he's the greatest. It's because of that layup. It's like he did a regular ass layup. He didn't do
Mhm.
anything special. It wasn't three people trying to block the shot. He just laid it up. That's it. Same
Right.
thing. When
Mhm.
Kendrick does anything, they're like, oh my God, this is the best thing that's ever happened to rap music. This is historical. It's so crazy. It's like,
Let me ask you a
it's just his single. That's it. It's a good song.
question. It's a good song. It's a great song. Let me ask you a question. What is the best thing that's ever happened to rap music?
It's
Topic for
Inception.
tomorrow.
Oh, I
Oh,
answered already, but okay. I mean, it being created.
okay. Fair enough. All right. And with that being said, and most importantly felt, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.